George, you mentioned Manny Pacquiao earlier, sparring him. What was that like? Does that give you confidence? Did that get you very prepared for a moment like this? And the speed in particular, you know, Lopez known for speed.
It has. Look, 250 rounds with a man like that, a guy who's gone up and you know, dominated the sport for a long time. It's still at this age, still coming off big wins. It shows, you know, what he's about. I learned a lot from him, not only inside the ring but outside the ring. You know, I know they're backing me, they're supporting me. They want me to win this fight. They know I'll win this fight. What people have seen in my style and the way I fought is only a small part of what I can bring to the table. I got that ace up my sleeve, especially with that. To be in there with him, he is harder than Lopez. He's faster than Lopez. He's more awkward and moves better than Lopez. And I've handled that. I've been there 250 rounds with him. So when they say, oh, you're coming up against this guy, it doesn't bother me. I've been in there with the legends of the sport. I've been in there with the world champions. And I was sparring that wild card. I was talking to Freddie about it yesterday. I was sparring 5 rounds with Ray Beltran and then 5 rounds back to back with Jose Ramirez. 10 rounds all up. Great sparring. So I've proved my worth, not only in the sparring but in the fights as well. As you've seen in my last 2 especially. I'm ready for this moment.
Gotta ask you, how do you think Manny would fare against Crawford? That fight is being discussed for the same day you and Teofimo will be fighting, June 5th.
Yeah, I'm not sure the same date. I'm hearing, you know, different things.
Right.
Whatever it is, it is. But it's a good fight. Manny still has that firepower. My biggest concern is coronavirus and being outside the ring a little bit longer. That's the biggest concern for me, looking out, obviously outside. Manny is a legendary fighter. He just pulls things out. He's always got that fire, that hunger. So you just don't know how that fight goes. And Crawford is a great boxer. You know, moves so well, switches. He's in his prime. But if this fight was to happen and Manny pulled this off, man, that guy doesn't go down as the best fighter ever. You know, with what he's done and what he's doing right now at the age as well, it'd be incredible.
What kind of percent, maybe, what kind of chance would you give him if he's the same guy that you sparred about 2 or so years ago?
This is a 50-50 fight. Okay. This is a 50-50 fight. People will say, no way, Manny's too old, but I've got to give half and half. The one guy's in his prime, and the other guy is a living legend. You know, he just knows how to win, knows how to knuckle down and win these big championship fights. So 50-50 fight. I'd love to see it. Let's see what happens.
But the speed and power were still there.
The speed and power still there. Obviously, I haven't sparred him for about a year and a half now. We did last fight, but the speed and power is still there. And you saw it in the Thurman fight. It's still there. It's still sharp. So, when you got speed and power, man, you move so well, you're so explosive, anything can happen. And that goes back as well with my style. Speed, power, explosive movements. Anything can happen. Might even take you out within 3.
Movement will be interesting in that fight, because Lopez, you know, may or may not have slow feet, but you've shown some movement in the past.
Look, I've got some great movement. I move very fast. The speed is enormous. You know, the way I move, the way I throw my shots. And I'm a volume puncher, but I'm a smart volume puncher. There's a lot to my game, but let them prepare the way they want to prepare. I know the way I've got to prepare for this fight. I know the way I've already prepared for this fight. I'm in shape. I'm ready to fight. I'm already in that mental state. I'm already in that savage mode.
How much do you probably weigh right now?
Probably 142, 43, 44, something like that. No, I'm eating well. I'm eating healthy. I'm clean. I'm ripped. I feel good. Everything is good, man. I'm in shape.
Flex on him. You know, Flex on him, Jordan.
I'm in shape, man. I'm ready to go. I'm a savage right now. I'm a warrior, and a warrior is always training, always, you know, getting better, leveling up. That's why I'm in this position, because I put in the hard work.